Hi, Jim VanZandt here, one of the pastors, Carlisle United Methodist Church, for Sermon in 3 Minutes. We've been walking through the Gospel of Luke. We really like Luke because he spends a lot of time showing us the exchanges Jesus often has with some of the nobodies, the people on the margins of society. And in every one of those stories, Luke is very quick to show a contrast that leaves you as the reader or listener as to who really is the nobody and who really is the somebody. Last week we looked at the thieves on the cross, one who dies in sin and is lost, and one who dies to sin and is saved. And there's an obvious contrast in the way these two men respond to Jesus on the cross. And maybe that's the lesson that Luke has for us in that particular story. One of the things that confounded the religious elite, and I'm sure all those at the bottom of the cross that day, was the salvation that he offered that one thief on the cross. Actually offered it to both of them. Only one accepted it. I'm sure he didn't plan on receiving salvation for his soul that day. As a matter of fact, he says he deserves his punishment. And Jesus makes a promise to him of forgiveness and paradise based on the self-revelation that guy has about his own life. Shows the wideness of God's love, that is wider than any of the religious relief or anyone else thought it could be. God's love seems to have no limit and absolutely no margin. There are a lot of folks I meet today who say, "Hey, Pastor, that's all well, good, and great, but you don't know what I've done in my life. You don't know the past that I've lived. There's no way that God could love me." Well, the first thing I want to say to you is, who are you to decide who God can love and who God can't love? Unfortunately, I've met an awful lot of folks as well who don't understand and can't understand how God could possibly love them, so they've designed their lives in such a way to fly under the radar. They live a life with shame and some guilt that just keeps them from enjoying the life God breathed into them. Some of them have carefully constructed some walls to be a nobody. They want to just be a nobody and get through life without any expectation. What I have to say to you today is you got to give that up, because God made you to be more than that, created you, gave you life to be more than that, to enjoy life, not something for you to endure. And the only way you can get there is to be unbounded by the chains that bound the thief on the cross. Accept the salvation that God offers you. Live the life that God intended for you to live when he breathed into you. You're somebody. Nobody's a nobody. Sermon in 3 minutes. You're looking for a church home, you're in Carlisle or just traveling through, stop by Carlisle United Methodist Church. You obviously found us on the web. Call us, send us smoke signals, email me, doesn't matter. Have a great day. Bye-bye.